Hello and good evening, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blatant Red TV. It's your boy Max. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I'm just here to bring the preview for Newcastle and Liverpool, which is tomorrow. If you don't know, it's on Amazon, people. So if you've got an Amazon stick, you're all good. And you're obviously with Prime, then you're all good, man. You can watch it on there. So yeah, people, man, it's another massive game, man. It's another massive game. We just had another big game just gone against Manchester City, which we won. This week is another big week because we've got Newcastle away tomorrow and then we've got Everton away on the weekend. St James's Park is a tough place to go, especially under the lights. Them man can raise the atmosphere up there, like especially under the lights. It's not going to be an easy game. Like, we have to be up for this. We have to start the game well and score the first goal. Definitely. Like, it's always good to score the first goal away from home, and Liverpool, they need to do that. But as you know, people, I like to listen to the press conference beforehand, before I bring you the preview. Let's get into that, people. One of the first questions he was asked was on us being title favourites, and his answer to that was, we don't look at it like this. We have a lot of games and we have another difficult week. Plus, we all know going away to Newcastle is not going to be easy. It's a good position to be in, but it's only halfway through the season. And it's facts, people. It's a weird one, this is. It's a weird one. Because like I said, we're in a comfortable... Well, I didn't say it, but we are in a comfortable position at the top of the table. A nice, lovely 9-point cushion from our nearest rivals, which is Arsenal. But yes, it's not even halfway. Halfway technically is 19 games. It's only, I think this is going to be the 13th game. So yeah, it's not even halfway through. So as hard as it is to not try and get excited about being top of the table and thinking that, you know what, this could be Liverpool's year, that we win the title, I'm saying let's just at least get through December. Let the new year come in January, and then see where we're at after that. If we're still top of the table and, you know, the distance within the gap or the point gap grows, then I think we have a right to start probably getting a bit more excited about being favourites. But me personally, I'm gonna rein it in a bit. I'm gonna rein it in. As hard as it is, I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna enjoy the fact that when I look at the table, I see us sitting where we're sitting and on the points that we're sitting on. But I'm gonna keep it humble until after Christmas, after December. When January comes, if we're still in this position, then I'm gonna start getting excited. All right, on to the second question. He was asked the question about the difficult run of fixtures we have. His answer to the question was, the good thing is that it's not only us who have difficult fixtures. All of the teams have difficult games. But no, I wasn't aware that 6 of our next 9 games are away. Now you've mentioned it. Makes it sound even more difficult, but we are ready for it. I didn't know that too, people, you know. I did not know that the next 6 of our 9 games was away from home. Like, let me see our fixtures. Like, hang on, people. Let me just go to Liverpool's fixtures, our next 6 fixtures. Well, let's look at the 9, actually. All right, let's look at this, people. So, we've got Newcastle tomorrow. That's away from home. Then we've got Everton, a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. That's away from home. Then we're away to Girona in the Champions League, away from home. Then we've got a home game against Fulham on December the 14th. Then we're away to Southampton in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup on the 18th. Then we're away to Tottenham the 22nd of December. And then on Boxing Day, we've got a home game against Leicester. And then on the 29th, before New Year's, a 5:15 kickoff away to West Ham. Yo, we've got a busy December, you know. Those are some tough away games, you know. Those 6 away games, that is crazy. But yeah, man, as the boss said, we're ready for it. So we'll be ready for it. On injuries, he didn't really speak about all of the injuries. He just spoke about Alisson. He said Alisson is getting there. Might take a few more days, but he will be in goal before the end of December. So that's good news. As much as Kelleher has been sensational, as I said, Alisson is the number one. As tough and as hard as that is on Kelleher, if your number one's available, play your number one, innit? It's just simple as that. You know what I mean? He was asked a question on Gomez. Everybody knows how good he is, and it's not just what I'm impressed with. It's not easy coming on in a game or replacing a player in Konate who has been playing so well. It's not for the first time he hasn't been getting minutes as much as he would like, but he is the complete professional. Gomez he's just that guy, man. The only thing he's missing is just a goal. For all the contribution he's given to Liverpool, the man is just missing a goal. And I think when he gets that goal, I'm going to cry. I'm telling you, but not cry from sadness. I'm talking cry for happiness for him, because he's been a brilliant servant to the club. You know, he doesn't complain. The guy can play in like 5 different positions. He's basically our new James Milner in a way. The guy can play. Throw him in defensive midfield, the guy can do a job. Throw him left back, he can do a job. Throw him right back, he can do a job. Centre back, he can do a job. The guy is just, yeah, man. He's just a top guy, man. He's a top guy, and he just needs to get a goal this season, definitely. Last and final question that was put to him, was on January transfers. He said, we are having discussions every day about the team, whether there is a window coming up or not. Players we like or players we don't. But as I said before, I'm happy with the squad. But if there is a chance, this club has shown we will act if something comes up. And they have to act. If we continue to stay in this position that we're in, top of the table, come January, these men have to add some type of quality to the squad to get us over the line, to make sure that if we do get any injuries, we're covered. Like, he did obviously come out and say that he's not expecting us to be in the transfer market for any defenders, even though we've got defenders out at the minute, but he reckons that they'll all be back before the January transfer window. So, but I just mean as in, like, if we're going to get a defensive midfielder, let's get that defensive midfielder, even though Gravenberch has been doing a good job, Maka in the pivot, but we just need that quality, whether it's Endo leaving and someone else comes in. But even if Endo don't go, like, I'm happy with the squad, innit, to be honest. But I understand that as of now, the squad is obviously doing well. But if we do get a couple injuries to key players, then you probably will see a difference, definitely. So just while we're in a position of power, man, Liverpool, FSG, Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, whoever it is, just get it done, bruv. Just make sure that we're in a position to go on and claim a 20th league title, man. Seriously. Let's get into match stats. As you know, Liverpool are top of the tree on 34 points. Newcastle are sitting in 11th on 19 points. That's a 15-point gap on Newcastle. So let's make it, 18 points. So let's make it 18 points against Newcastle. We should be going there and beating them, to be honest, because our record in the last 5 games against Newcastle has been all wins. We're starting with the most recent, which was January 24. We had a 4-2 win at home against them. Then in August 23, we had a 2-1 win away. Who remembers that? You should all remember that, when Núñez came on and scored the 2 goals to make us win the game, even though we had 10 men in that game too. Do you know what I mean? And then February 2023, we had a 2-0 win away from home again. August 2022, we had a 2-1 win at home. And then April 2022, we had a 1-0 win away from home. So literally, three away games at Newcastle, we've had 3 wins. Like, so, yeah. And if you want another stat to prove that we should go there and get a win, is that we have won 5 of our last 6 away league games against them. But yeah, people, let's get into Newcastle's team news. They said that they're making a late decision on Isak. They are optimistic that Dan Burns will be available after an ankle injury, but Lascelles, Kraft and Botman are all out. Liverpool's team news is that Chiesa has returned to training. That's good news. So yeah, Chiesa's returned to training, but Brothers, Konate, Jota and Costas are all injured. I didn't even know Costas was injured, to be honest, but yeah, he's injured. So that makes the lineup pretty easy to obviously pile together, which is definitely going to be Kelleher in goal. Trent at right back. I can see Gomez partnering Virgil at centre back with Robbo at left back. The pivot is always where I'm going to be like, whether Maka gets dropped and then Jones comes in the pivot, or do we just keep Grav and Maka? I'm not too sure, because he doesn't seem to be resting Grav for some reason. It's like Grav is the guy that is starting every game, where there's like Maka, Jones, there's like a little bit of a rotation going on there. But I'm going to go with Maka and Grav as the pivot. I know we got Harvey Elliott back now, and he can play as a 10. But I think after Sobbo's performance against Manchester City, Sobbo deserves to get a start. So Sobbo as the 10. Salah, obviously on the right. It's always the left where I'm a bit like... Like, could Slot do something again, like what he did against Man City, where he played Diaz through the middle and then Gakpo on the left? I can see him doing it, you know. But then I don't know. I think for this game, he probably might start Nunes. So I'm going to go with Nunes as the striker. And on the left, I think he's going to go with Gakpo, you know. Because like I said, Gakpo, they're both playing good, Diaz and Gakpo. But Gakpo's just offering that goal threat. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that Diaz isn't, because Diaz was moving like a pit bull against Manchester City. You know, it was him that won the penalty, to be honest. But I just feel Gakpo's just offering that bit more on the left. So that's the lineup, people. My prediction for tomorrow's game. Bro, we've kept a lot of clean sheets right now, you know. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Yeah, 2-0 Liverpool win. So yeah, people, man. That's the match preview for Liverpool. Sorry, Newcastle-Liverpool. All we can do now is just wait and see what the boys do. That's it. That's all we can do, and just hope for 3 more points, man, and keep this winning form going. But yeah, catch me tomorrow after the game for the match reaction. Until then, people, it's Blatant Red TV. It's your boy, Max. Have a lovely evening. Peace.